Okay, y'all, so here's the full scoop, because the drama between Kelly Rowland, Ashanti, and Nelly is messier than ever, and it's got the internet doing double takes. Right after news hit that Nelly was allegedly cheating on Ashanti with someone from his own crew, no less, Kelly Rowland jumped in with a social media post that had people raising their eyebrows and whispering shade. She posted sweet, polished throwback pictures of herself and her husband, Tim, with captions that gave major, "This could never be me" energy. Fans were quick to connect the dots, saying the timing wasn't just a coincidence. Kelly rarely posts that kind of content, and right as Ashanti was going through a very public and humiliating situation, yeah, it didn't feel random. What made this even juicier was the old rumors that Kelly and Ashanti haven't exactly been besties for years. Insiders started talking, saying Kelly's had quiet tension with Ashanti since way back, and some believe it stems from Kelly's own history with Nelly. Rewind to the early 2000s, Kelly and Nelly collaborated on the hit Dilemma, and their chemistry was off the charts. They never confirmed they were a thing, but fans felt there was definitely something going on behind the scenes. Kelly used to gush about Nelly in interviews, and the way she talked about him had folks convinced there was more to their relationship than just music. Then in 2011, they dropped another track, Gone, and the music video was full-on steamy. That reignited rumors that maybe Kelly and Nelly had something going on that never fully ended. But Kelly denied anything romantic, calling Nelly more like a brother. But let's be real, nobody really bought that explanation. Now, fast forward to today, and Kelly is living her calm, quiet life with her husband and kids, staying out of the spotlight. Meanwhile, Nelly circled back to Ashanti in 2023 after years apart. The two rekindled their relationship, surprised fans by getting back together, and even we welcomed a baby in July 2024. It looked like a fairy tale ending until those cheating allegations dropped like a bomb. Reports started flying that Nelly was being unfaithful again, and that shook the internet. Instead of publicly supporting Ashanti, Kelly's sudden post about her perfect relationship seemed to rub salt in the wound. Fans started asking, was Kelly being shady on purpose? And if so, why now? People who've been paying attention started pulling up receipts, saying Kelly's always had a subtle attitude toward Ashanti, like she was holding onto some unresolved feelings. That theory gained even more traction when rumors came out that Kelly allegedly refused to clear the rights to Dilemma for a Nelly performance recently. Considering it's one of his biggest hits and a Grammy winner, that was a huge deal. People speculated that maybe Kelly wasn't just being business savvy, maybe it was personal. The drama hit another level when people remembered those whispers from the past that Ashanti might have played a role in Kelly and Nelly's falling out. If Ashanti and Nelly did get together while Kelly and Nelly still had something going on, whether it was romantic, flirty, or just emotionally deep, then it's not hard to see why Kelly might still be salty, even after all these years. So when she posted those lovey-dovey pics and wrote captions that felt like subtle jabs, it read more like a moment of "I won" than random celebration. She wasn't just showing off her happy marriage, she was reminding people that her man would never cheat on her, unlike what was happening in Ashanti's world. And considering that Kelly usually keeps her private life super low-key, fans are convinced she knew exactly what she was doing. Ashanti, for her part, has kept quiet, but that silence might say more than words. She's been dealing with a ton lately: cheating scandals, public humiliation, and now what looks like betrayal, or at least a lack of support from someone who was once part of the same music scene. The fact that Kelly decided to be that public with her message right in the middle of it all has people saying, yeah, this ain't just coincidence, this is personal. And if those old rumors are even partly true, that Ashanti swooped in while Kelly and Nelly still had something going on, then the shade isn't just petty, it's payback. It's a "remember me" moment that stings. So now, fans are wondering whether the beef between these two women ever really ended, or if it's just been bubbling under the surface all these years, waiting for the right moment to spill out. And let's not forget, the music industry is full of people smiling in each other's faces while secretly competing or holding grudges. Maybe Kelly kept it cute for years, but the moment Ashanti got hit with scandal, she let that mask slip just enough to get people talking. And boy, did they talk. Now, with all the backstory coming to light, Nelly's history with both women, Kelly's public denial of a relationship that felt anything but platonic, the unresolved tensions, and the shady timing of her posts. This whole thing is shaping up to be way deeper than just a social media dig. It's about pride, history, maybe even heartbreak. And whether or not Kelly meant to stir the pot, she definitely tossed in the ingredients. Ashanti might be trying to keep her head up, but the side eyes and commentary from people she probably didn't expect it from are just making things harder. And now that everyone's watching, Kelly might have to either own up to the shade or keep pretending it was just coincidence. But if you ask most fans, they'll tell you, this was calculated, this was layered, and this was personal. Things have really gotten complicated between Nelly and Ashanti, and it's becoming harder for fans to ignore. What started off looking like a sweet love story has taken a very sharp turn, and now, not only are there personal issues playing out in public, but even Kelly Rowland has been accused of throwing some not-so-subtle shade. Let's rewind and unpack everything, piece by piece. When Ashanti and Nelly got back together, people were shocked but mostly excited. After years apart, it seemed like the two were finally giving love another shot. Fast forward to now, and that reunion is beginning to look like a mistake. Recently, cheating rumors started swirling again, and this time, fans believe Nelly might be stepping out with someone on his own team while on tour. Instead of offering any sort of support, Kelly Rowland jumped online and posted what many are calling a petty message that seemed perfectly timed to rub salt in the wound. It was like she was saying, "That could never be me," loud and clear. And honestly, it didn't seem random. People believe Kelly might have had some past issues with Ashanti that finally boiled to the surface. This wouldn't be the first time there's been quiet tension between these two women. For years, fans have picked up on subtle digs, awkward interviews, and just weird energy. Some even believe that Ashanti always felt like her relationship with Nelly wasn't completely secure, especially with Kelly in the picture. And if you go way back, you'll find that Kelly and Nelly actually had a close relationship themselves. In fact, they worked on music together in the early 2000s, including their hit song Dilemma. Their chemistry in that video was undeniable. It left many people wondering if something more than just a collaboration was going on between them. Rumors began to circulate that Kelly and Nelly may have had a thing back then, and when Nelly ended up with Ashanti, it might have caused some bad blood behind the scenes. Now, with Nelly and Ashanti's relationship drama playing out publicly, Kelly appears to be enjoying a bit of revenge. Her posts, featuring happy throwback photos with her husband Tim, came right when Ashanti was dealing with cheating headlines. Fans noticed, and it wasn't
challenges of filming with a baby.
What were some of the challenges of filming with a baby? I'm not gonna even front, like, we have a great nanny. And I mean, whenever I can pry him away from you, it's been pretty much a breeze for me.
I'd say.
Yeah. I probably changed 2 diapers.
I was just gonna say probably about 2, maybe 3, maybe.
A couple of PPs, about 1 booby. Yeah, I think I'm at my limit.
Yeah, you're good.
Didn't get throwing this time.
I did.
Yeah.
I definitely did.
Okay.
long before the internet started speculating that Kelly was using this moment to throw shade, especially since she's usually very private. The timing just didn't feel like a coincidence, but Kelly's not the only one people are side-eyeing right now. Nelly's behavior on their new reality show has people questioning whether he ever really wanted to be a committed partner or father. The show was supposed to give fans a look into their life, but instead, it exposed some pretty unsettling truths. Nelly came off as impatient, distant, and unsupportive, especially during a scene where he was preparing